Are you sure you want to start the stream? I think so. I think I'm ready to start the stream. Trish is upset at me for reasons known only to her. Okay. She will simply have to yell at me from the floor, and I will focus on what I'm doing. I got this quest started at the end of the last session, and I also got a bit of Alan Wake stuff cooking. I think since I've been whining and moaning and kvetching about the ashtray maze continuously, I probably should go do that first. Am I just set anything else up? Am I good to just go into this? I'm probably just good to go into this. I can actually see what was I doing here? I was trying to get these things unlocked. Okay. Sure. Okay. Dimensional research. Yeah, I have this whole investigation section to look at later. I got through the opening bit and like the cutscenes associated, and then got like this bit open, and I was like, okay, I will save that for a fresh session because it seemed like it was better to use that way. Oh, so it is here. Okay, I was looking for dimensional research or the ashtray maze because I couldn't remember where it was, and I looked at this screen and I was like, wait, where is it? Despite it being on this screen. Darling, why? Why are you yelling at me? Okay. Keep trying to grab her and put her on the desk so she'll like stop being under the desk yelling at me, but she is resisting it, so I will simply leave her down there and try to ignore her. This way. It's hard to do because not only is she yelling, she's also standing up on my chair to yell at me, and I wish she would not do that. I guess I can't just make this work because I have... Hi, buds. Have you been here? My aim has not gotten better in the intervening time, it seems. I guess these guys are probably here specifically because I have a quest that wants me to go there. I've been being given an obstacle as a player to encourage me to, or to force me to engage with combat. I did want to actually use... It's still annoying because I have to switch over windows to do it, but I can still do... No, not that. I can do... Hold on, what do I have it set to again? Wrong one. There we go. The pink glow on these internal RCGs really comes out more as white in a way that I would like to revisit, but it's at least something, and is at least a visually distinct change, which was the main purpose of it, so... I also need to reset this a bit. I want it to default to... Right, okay. I'm trying to dial in a neutral position such that I less often am looking down like this when doing the stream because I don't like how it looks. It's just tricky because if I overshoot it, I have the opposite problem if I'm always looking a bit up. Especially if I do the thing where my neck is stiff and demands being cracked like that.
Bro, contact the janitor if you need to get through.
Broken? How many dead ends can this place have? We need to find Ahti.
It's really funny. I didn't process this at first, despite him literally explaining it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. But it's like, okay, yes. Ashtray maze closed for repairs. I love this game. This game might be really good. Oh. Why do I have a new... Oh, I completed a reward, yes, and got useless currency. Lovely. I think my new theory with these is just to always have something up that gives me an infinite mod, and probably it's garbage, but it's at least the... It is the only thing that really matters to me as far as, like, side currency now, so... Yeah, definitely overshot this a little bit. Let me try messing with the tracking a little bit more. That's probably better. It was moving. I didn't trust it. I'm gonna assume ventilation is how to get back into here because I genuinely don't remember. I mean, I can get a webcam. It's just, well, I mean, first of all, you're making a mistake with pay. Pay is the thing you're missing here, but also. It's you know, we could do like a just direct video situation here, but it's more fun to do a VTubing model on the kind of extra space, or the ability to kind of present in a different way that it permits you to do when you have a digital model as opposed to an actual face or a person. I mean, I don't know, you can kind of cross that gap by green screens and keying shit out, but it's just kind of more flexible in a way that I've always liked. Especially when Whipweaver and I put in so much effort to change it, transfer CAD files to VTubing models. We have such the pipeline going on, you wouldn't believe it. Oh, hello. Taking a wrong turn rewarded.
There's no Ahti. Where is he?
Is he on vacation? I hate to go get my boss on vacation. Also, hey, it's the side quest I was wondering about earlier. Yes, I can. Though I think the details aren't quite as... The depth of field this camera permits gives me more things a webcam couldn't. Let's just grab all of these. And actually, you know what? No, we could go talk to Ahti, but you know, he's clearly enjoying himself out there, and like we're going to have to interrupt that eventually. But let's go do some work first and get him, you know, proud of us. Like we gotta you know, impress my boss here. Do a good job. Christ, I have to go back. Oh right, this thing. I don't want to activate that one. What I want to do is get to this screen and think about it. I did clear the clog. But fine, I'll do it again, I guess. Okay, cool. It's the room that I wanted to go to earlier, which maybe I'm allowed to go to now. I need a bit of lag here in the game when I'm loading menus. Maybe just the menu itself introduces a bit of lag. I don't think this actually gets me to where I want to. Oh, if it gets me to the corner room, it's at least something, but... Continue to hate not only the map in this game, but just every bit of navigation in this game where it's so annoying to get to anywhere from anywhere else. Like, I at no point feel confident that I'm able to, like, navigate from a known location to another known location. It's always a matter of, like, I guess maybe if I go this way, I'll be able to get to the place I want, or maybe I'll be able to, you know, just get back to a warp and do it that way. It's just... it's annoying. Also, not to belabor the point, but just to talk about VTubing past and present theory, like leaning on Lune's past experience with phone-based tracking. A lot of the problem with a webcam is that you still have most of the same problem of like needing to get a good angle, like because then you're limited to, well, you're not limited to. You could get a flex arm, like what I've got the phone on now, but you have most of the same problem of just like needing to find a good place for the camera that is centered on your face and like as close as possible, which is where I've got this, but is somehow still not in the way. Like where I've got the phone now is slightly occluding the microphone, is in front of one of the monitors I've got here, and there's trade-offs. Like it's always going to be a little bit in the way, or like lose something else, and like a webcam still has most of that problem. Oh, that's an old one. It once again did the thing where it didn't focus the new thing. Okay.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
Glad that Jesse is also just on board of talking to the Clog. So is this door just not... oh, okay, I see. This door just wouldn't have... this door has now opened because I have a side quest. I see. I understand now. I was just not allowed to be in here before. There was no way I could have known this was a side quest thing until it happened. Okay. And that's a shortcut door for later. I assume once I finish this thing, I'll kind of wrap back around, which is fair. Cube. Cube. Oh. Oh, so that's it. Wait, home. Can I get up here without? Okay, you could get up here without that. I'm unsure if this is gated behind levitation or not. Oh, interesting. I love a puzzle. Oh, you're not a cube place. You're just a thing that looks like a place where a cube goes. Okay. I do really like the movement in this game, like, once I've gotten the hang of it. Like, the levitation, like, dash combos are fun. And I do like that, like, even if it kind of, like, is slow and sucks, like, because I've got the, you know, recharge times turned up so high, I can just navigate any space horizontally like this, with only, like, a little bit of a drop in height over long distance. Put you over there. Anything else fun in here? Interesting. I'm glad I landed on the lamp. That's very funny. Wait, is there an activate? Is there a big red button here that I'm just missing? Oh. No, there's a small, brown lever that I'm missing.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it.
Small brown wheel, by the way. Go down. Okay. That's going up technically, but okay. Oh, what I should be doing more often when I'm doing this is just not that. I should be doing this. Wanting to descend quickly. I assume that doesn't. Well, I guess we should test it out in a more dangerous scenario, but I wonder if you take any fall damage even going down a long distance with the dash. Warning shots. Warning shots. Warning shots. Okay, can you just... Okay, you can be shot. Okay. I don't know what's... I feel like the hitbox on these things is just strange. Or that or you're not supposed to be shooting the things that are lit up. They're just there. You do gotta get up to get down sometimes, so that's true. And I received enough upgrades to buy a upgrade to shield that I will use for as long as it's relevant for achievements, and then never again, probably. I do see how, like, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it's hard for me to. One thing I think I might have already had this line of thought, but I'm gonna have it again anyway. So I guess whether I already have is irrelevant. But I've been trying to think, and like I think even if I didn't have combat turned off, I'm not sure if like shield would like become a core part of my play, just because I'm not sure that's the way I would approach this. But I can see how you would get to that point, or like how it would be like really important to the way you did combat in this game, and how you'd be kind of like, you know, as Patrick was in Waypoint stuff, just kind of like your mind blown that someone would just miss it and like make it through the whole game without it. Like that all tracks to me. Where? Try it again. Try it again, bitch. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's grab another quest. Sure. I was also gonna do a turn through these and see what other shit I can get rid of. Yeah, we only care about 4 and above. Honestly, I only really care about 5 and above, but. Containment medical wing. I guess up there is actually probably my easiest way to get back to work. I guess despite my earlier complaint, I am at least somewhat digesting how to navigate the world.
All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
This is what I'm like. Let's grab you. Right? Yeah, you can probably just go like this, but I'm probably gonna also want this at some point. So let's just go like this for now. Focus on getting these two. Seems nifty. How do I shield again? Q is also allegedly a mouse side button, but I think not actually. Probably because my mouse side buttons are already rebound to various keyboard keys for Destiny reasons. Okay. I think there's something for using shield on enemies, so I'm gonna launch that at the next you guys I see to see if that's true. Containment. Containment. I guess Panopticon entrance. Oh no, logistics should be fast enough. But I know I unlocked that whole shortcut going from Panopticon, so that can help me in the future. Nope. This way. I had it right the first time. Oh, up. Thank you. I overshot it, but I should be able to get into it from here? No, I just fully overshot it. Down here. Hold on, wait, while I'm here. Always love grabbing all of these, it's very fun. I only wish they like stuck on Jesse longer when he did that. Instead of just like immediately becoming non-existent alright, I guess if you take that specifically, I can very easily see how you would approach combat with that, just spamming that shit at people. Good. Hello. I'm just imagining, like, if, you know, the Bureau wasn't, like, entirely fucked up right now, just, like, someone's here, like, recovering for a broken leg or whatever, and, like, Director runs in, opens a box, runs out, I'd just be like, alright, sure. Hey, boss. Where am I trying to go? Oh, perhaps in... Well, there is mold in here. I'm not sure if this is the right kind of mold. Or related to whatever I'm trying to do here. I continue to wish they gave you, like, a little bit more direction on these. Like, it's just, like, go to this area and then do a side quest. And it's like, alright, cool. I did the first part. Can you help me with the second part? Yeah, we'll just, like, right-hand rule, like, search the entire area if I have to, but... I'd love just the slightest nudge of guidance. Or, you know, hot, cold indication or something. Besides just... not having any idea what I'm doing. That's just a shortcut out. Oh, this was like a garden, I see. Sorry, I'm still wounded from fighting a Sedge. I just don't trust any image of myself right now. Like, I can go back up here, I guess, but... Oh, right, yeah, it is this section, right, okay. I forgot about this mold completely. This section has been like this for fucking ages, but now is actually relevant to a quest, finally. Oh, I think I heard the music. See, this is a good indicator. This is helpful with these side quests, but you do have to get to the point where you can, you know, see or hear the thing. Like, now I know I'm in the right area, but until then, I did not know. I don't know, maybe I'm too spoiled by our modern waypoint-driven gaming. Need to be raised on the school of like Xbox Morrowind or whatever. Like half the people on in the Twitter circles I used to follow. Like, I am trying to engage with it, it's just I feel like I don't. Just am lost more often than I'd like to be. This is not even like a particularly bad case of it, I just need something to talk about while I'm walking around in circles looking for particularly suspicious mold. It's so bright. Me covering up LEDs on computer equipment that has those, like, you know, bright as fuck blue. Yeah, sure, man. Bright as fuck blue LEDs. This is, I think, the second time I found a wall like that by accident. I guess I should be smashing walls more often to see what happens. I'm also seeing the. I didn't look to the progress bar, and I do see that ticking up, which is helpful. Do need to find at least one more notable mold object. I think this might be too far. Yeah, this is out of the area. Like, was this a signal for this, or is that just unrelatedly, like, really fucking bright? I could believe either, but I just don't. There we go. Kind of. Nope, nope, nope. Perfect. It was perfect. It was perfect. Okay, come on. Let's go up here, and then... Nope. I want this to be not as bright. You know what? Fuck it. Close enough. Yeah, it could be. I've been in here. I think I have. I think this is where I saw the first one. Yeah. Probably somewhere in this area, and just hard to pick out among all the other mold. Checking there again too, but let's go over here. Yeah, okay, that's still just nothing. Yeah. I think I hear spawning happening somewhere. This is... Yeah, ow. Oh, hello. Can I listen to you?
Gibson, male, age 28, returned from the astral plane approximately...
I think I've heard this one.
Ago. This was his 21st dive. Patient is experiencing migraine-like pain,
Doesn't sound
pressure
familiar,
behind
though.
the eyes, and partial blindness. He has no recollection of his time in the astral plane and appears severely disoriented. Preliminary examination revealed no immediate cause, so we will be sending the patient for x-rays and... What the fuck is that thing? God, it burst right out of him. Call Black! Get Marshall!
Wait. I wonder if that's the actual Spike guy, or if that's just a different guy who had a thing burst out of him that was a extremely dangerous threat. Okay, and this is, again, ouch. Okay, so it just is in that area, and I'm just missing something obvious. Yeah, I did want to go back and... They started making these posters stronger. I wanted to check in here, yeah. Well, you know, here. If I'm having this much... Well, that works too. But what I actually meant was, if I'm having this much trouble, what if... we will find it one way or another. If I blow up everything... Oh, okay, cool. Were you guys just waiting to show up? So if we just blow up everything in the medical wing, eventually we will blow up the mold. It's just science. Get some materials while we're at it, I guess. Please. Thank you. Cool. Project successful. Never punished for my aggressive actions as director. We'll save plants for a second. Or for in a second. Right through here. There's also these side quests of what like my remaining upgrade stuff is locked behind for the most part, which tracks. Would make sense that if I've just been missing these, that like suddenly getting to them would reveal a wealth of points I've been missing. Doing this the forest like high level mods is actually not worth my time. It's gonna take fucking forever. Do we have enough for nope, 4 more remote thought, and then I've got only 2/3 of this gun, unfortunate. Well, we'll get there. Also still missing a kind of gun, I feel like. Maintenance coolant pumps. Sure. I want. And then here, and then there you are.
Mold's gotten in here too? All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Always saying this. It's gonna be even more annoying to just brute force explode, but we'll start by doing it honest. So there's those. God, they could make them stand out like even a little bit from the background. Like the mold. I want to go this way. I want to go this way. What secrets do you hold? Maybe that comes out of doing more side quests. Yeah, I feel like I can kind of tell like what the mold chunks look like, but they are like 99% identical to the like. This looks more like the thing I'm supposed to be shooting than the things I'm supposed to be shooting. Just give it one more pass to make them stand out more. Like I don't need bright red like. I don't know why I'm like arguing against like straw man in my head for all of this, but it's just like I don't need full waypoints. I don't need to have my hand held. Just make it a little bit easier. Because right now it's very hard to tell. Is all the mold on this level? Seems like it might be. Yeah, when it's on a bare ceiling by itself, it is a bit easier to detect, as it turns out. I think I'm also starting to pick up on the audio cues it makes. Which, you know, easier said than done with all of the audio going on in this game, but...
That should slow it down.
I decided to talk to the plants. I see lots of plants, and I could start talking to them at any time, but I think these are not the ones that it
Talk to
means.
the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit.
Mood.
At least they can't talk back.
I also just think it's so cool having fucking, like, I guess these aren't, I don't think these are redwoods, but something like that that's just fucking huge ass tree just in here. It's very good. Oh, is that just blocking out the mold area? Okay, I wasn't sure if this was relevant to the side quest or not. I do see many plants. I would love... Oh no, these aren't plants. I would love a next step. Oh, I would love to grab... Oh, hello. Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it be this particular plant all the way in a dark corner? That's obviously the one I want to talk to. Yeah, that makes total sense.
I hope
Great.
your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
This game is designed like an adventure game, and I mean that mostly derogatorily, despite liking those. Like, it's very, like, I hope you thought about this the exact way the devs did, so otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Or at least a very confusing time. So there's definitely stuff in planters, at least, which is something, but...
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Are there any plants in here? Yes. Are they plants that count? Who could say? God, I love all of this greenery here, though. Like, it's cool as hell. I would love to work and just, like, walk through this. This is nice, too. Like, just... greenery is good, as it turns out. Have more green stuff. Have more green spaces. Official Cove stance. I'm allowed to speak on our behalf. I've probably been in this one. We'll check anyways. Eco-brutalism good, actually. I think it's actually just plants that look like they're having a bad day, which tracks. So I'm just perplexed by a caution shift. I didn't notice the signs before. Caution shifting environment. That's very good that they have signs for this specifically. I love working in the most normal bureau on the face of the earth.
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
Always saying this. Trying to say if this is a better map than the one I'm given or not. It shares most of the same problems. I think it's better about communicating what is and isn't navigable. Oh, I need to go back to the Synchronicity Lab. I was looking at, like, wiki stuff, which I shouldn't do. But thankfully I didn't stumble on anything too big. But I did learn that there was a outfit unlocked that's in the Synchronicity Lab for fighting Essedge. Which I would have not ever thought to go back for, because I would have assumed if I got an outfit for doing it, that it would just give it to me, and then I wouldn't have to go hunting for it. Down in front! We'll finish talking to the plants and go see about that outfit. There's a plant over here I'm missing. Oh, it's fine. Have I been in here before? Oh, it's just the pit, so... Oh, no, it's not the pit, is it? Yes, it is the pit. So, yes, okay. In here? Hello. Oh, I've had this one before.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
Plants also like music, I'm told. I don't know if they happen to like this music specifically, but it's possible.
They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no
Same.
on-the-job training.
Not true, but I feel the same way sometimes. Playing penis music for my plants to make them grow healthier? Grab the radio. Thank you. Gotta keep looking at all the things I can pick up, because like the fact that there's an indication on the screen makes part of my brain go, oh, interactable, collectible, pick up now. Listen, hon, I gotta harass you as much as Lune does. It's part of the deal here. The partner you love to hate. Okay, Synchronicity is actually not that far. I should just wander through there while I'm trying to figure out where this last plant is. Might be over there, actually, is where I might want to go for this. I don't think I've been there since starting this quest. Sorry. Don't mind, I'm trying to talk to the plants in here. Just leave that in there for someone else to find. Okay, let's explicitly go to Synchronicity and just check this off before I forget again. Okay, so this is a... Okay, so at some point this door might just become open, maybe? That would be nice. So I find it this whole shuffle to go, like, up and around just because I'm supposed to unlock that later. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, I would have just never thought to check for this. Not in a fucking million years would I have found that on my own. Alright, back to trying to find one plant. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike, but it's fine. Okay, if I were exactly one plant that needs a good pep talk, where would I be? Would I be in here? Is there any more space to explore here? Have I exhausted all the space that can be found? Maybe not. I don't know if I've been up here or not. We're gonna find out. Or we're gonna attempt to find out, at least. That's what I should say. Please! Ah. Mean to me. I think these areas all just exist for the mold side quest I already did. Or something. I've been in here. No. Oh, yes. It just didn't mark off, I guess. I know I've been in here before. Oh, wait, is this a different... Is this a different music room? Wild. I'm not as tempted to listen to this song the whole way through. Sure, man. I like that they have like a bunch of like band posters up for their secret like studying weird music room. Well, I was gonna leave that playing and make it someone else's problem. The rest of these sealed. Yeah. I'm trying to find plants. Leave me alone. I'm having enough trouble navigating all this shit without enemies spawning every 5 seconds and just making me lose my entire train of thought. Already checked all that. Don't mind if I do, even though it's all garbage. Okay.
Your chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves. That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more. They're good listeners.
What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway?
Okay. I think now I have to go actually do a quest. Well, have to is a strong word, but I'm actually going to do the Alti quest. This is fastest warp out. Which I almost fucked up, but crucially, I did not fuck it up. We'll do that. Yeah, I guess I'll just focus this up next, and then just, I don't know, do shit as strikes my fancy. Sure. 4 more entropic thought. Emotional support forklift.
I guess no Ahti. Where is he?
But did I just get a new one out of nowhere?
This is what being a janitor is all about.
Good. Good. It's important to take your mandatory breaks. Take some time off.
I suppose the janitor's assistant.
Shit on the boss's dime and all.
Or janitor attire.
Okay. Alright, boss.
Now this boy left, said the son of Annikki Tähti. My assistant will keep work in the glove and the house standing. Lomille lomps, holiday humps.
How can anyone even get out of here while the building's sealed? Let alone go on a holiday.
Ahti is just built different. Oh right, I need to do the dash thing, or at least see if that's tied to any achievements, which I think it is. Oh. Where does this even go? Nowhere I'm allowed to see. Okay. Just something that's fire break that is either not... Oh, goodbye. Is either fire break for plot reasons or because they just didn't make that part of the map. And you get to think about it. Or just get to imagine what's there. while I'm here, actually, while I'm here also, no. Is that collectible? I looked up the page you linked on this, and like I think that one of the things that stuck out is that the first thing he says here, Lomeo Lumps Holiday Homes, is like a kind of doesn't like mean anything even in Finnish. It's just like a thing like people going off like mandatory military service to holiday say, or like are like jokingly ordered to do, like go. I order you to go on leave, which is funny. I'm probably munging it, but it's something like that. Where? Okay, so put me back here. I see. I really do gotta play My Summer Car so I can get more Finland in my life. I don't know where that is on the my evolving list of stuff I want to stream is it's always been pretty long. It's getting longer, but I can definitely see getting to that eventually. Armored Core is on it. Both Alan Wakes are on it. Hitman's on it. Dwarf Fortress is on it. I don't know. I should write this down somewhere, probably. I have access to so much note-taking software that I don't use for things like this. You are free to remind Luna after the stream to take notes on this stuff. So where is... Okay, so this is the section I was complaining about not being able to get into earlier. I see. God, also that is such bad... I know I've complained every 2 seconds that the map sucks in this game, but Christ, it just makes it look like the fast travel point is just on a different level than it is. Graphic design, UI design is my I'm being mean. I should stop, but Jesus. I just feel like a 45-degree like isometric view would do this so much better. What's happening in the hotel these days? I've been in there. I looked in there earlier.
Suomenlahden länsiosa, Pohjois-Itämeri, etelän ja lounaan välistä tuulta 5–12. Ajoittain.
You fucker.
Suunnaltaan vaihtelevaa.
What's on door number 2? Okay. We are fin maxing, I guess.
Selkämeren pohjoisosa, merenkurkku ja perämeri suunnaltaan vaihtelevaa tuulta 3–6 metriä sekunnissa. Hyvä näkymys. Sää rannikkoasemilla tänään kello 11. Kotte rannikko 16 astetta. Syystä. Näkyvyys yli 20 kilometriä. Kalpoida 15.
Gross.
Selkeää yli 20. Helsinki Katajavuoto 18. Eteläkaakko 4. Kaakko 3. Melkein selkeää. Yli 20.
Don't I have the key? Am I still waiting on something else?
Ruskaröö 18.
Did I not pick up the key?
Kilpistä yli 20.
I can go back and check, but I could have sworn I pressed picked the thing up.
Puolipilvistä yli 20. Kuutio 18. Etelä 3. Melkein selkeää.
I don't.
Selkeää. Yli 20. Kotka Sander 20.
I don't know what step I missed.
Selkeää. Yli 20. Märket 19. Kaakko-Etelä 4. Melkein selkeää. Yli 20. Lounas-Mustajaskari 16. Lounas 5. Selkeää. Yli 20. Mäntyluoto 20. Kaakko 2. Puolipillistä. Yli 20. Poimipää 18. Luode 4. Melkein selkeää.
I don't understand.
Yli 20. Pietarsaari lisää 14. Etelä-Lounas 6. Selkeää. Yli 20. Ulkokalla 14.
Yeah, cool. Can I leave the hotel? I got the door key, yeah, it just won't let me do anything.
Tuuli mitattu Marjaniemestä 16. Kaakko 4. Melkein selkeä. Yli 20.
Like, did like a flag not trigger or something? It's like I picked the thing up and all the things are on. And yet I cannot actually open the door to leave. Oh, what the? Okay, god damn it. I just make things a little easier to notice is all I'm asking. There's also a door that was just in bright sunlight too, so it's not like I can read the damn thing. Werewolf. Oh, this is the werewolf one. I heard about this. Still don't know what it was, just werewolf happened. Interesting. Just off the map now. Okay. I'm also getting markers pointing over there, like so I can seeing me, but I don't know what that is. I'm being detected by unknown. Oh, well. I'm finally allowed to go through the big door and see what's over here. Restricted area. Does it have a name or is it just restricted area? I love whenever I find a security guard that's infected like that. It just pulls a gun. It's like, alright, man, you are so out of your league. I love a cable car is coming. You've got to wait until it gets to your combat segment. It's good tradition. Wooden crates and accelerated physical blank or redacted from redacted, rendered field agent redacted into the trainings unconscious. Okay. We are slowly learning more about the werewolves. That's not what I need. I need whatever it is. Something thought. I need more you thought in order to unlock my next shotgun level upgrade. Ritual? No, that's not the one I need. That's something I need for some upgrades, but not the one I'm thinking. I'm tempted to just dash to it, but I see I'm gonna fuck it up and then have to wait even longer. A lot of really tall concrete pillars here. Great, I was in restricted area, now I'm just straight off the map. Neat. Sleepy despite all my coffee. Oh, I can't even. I was thinking earlier if I wanted to jump and dash across and figured it was not safe enough that I just straight up can't. Nice. Good. It's good that they give that to you. The fuck is this place?
Up ahead. Do you...
Here. I assume a boss fight is coming. I'm gonna at least give it a try.
See it? That's neat.
Hey, girl.
Yep.
For a Finn, holiday is holy.
I respect it. I assume I'm going to be forced to interrupt your vacation anyways, but I, as the player, respect it and would not if I didn't have a reason to. Oh. Am I also going on vacation?
Ahti?
Did you miss me?
Absolutely.
Did you have peace in your song?
For sure, man.
Yes. No. Bark don't make a wound. You did good. Take my cassette player. You can borrow
Aww.
it. The song is a present from my friends to you. It will get you through the maze so you can do your job.
Alright, man. Enjoy your vacation.
Did that really just happen?
Yeah. Why
Of
not?
course it did. He gave me his cassette player. It'll
Ooh.
get me through the maze, huh? The janitor always has the keys.
Nice. Great. This is just to get me out. This is still just not a place that exists. It's just Ahti Vacation Zone. Alright, sure. I also love there's like extra things around the control point, including wet floor signs. Oh, is that what that is? Okay. Right, so I need to do this to enemies. Sweet. Oh, I wanted. Oh, actually, let's go see. Let's go look at the. I did see the Jandra outfit when I was on the wiki stuff the other day, so I think I don't care about that one. But I think I like the Synchronicity outfit enough to wear it, or at least enough to put it on and think about it for a second. The Synchronicity outfit looks a lot like Season of Defiance, like Warlock kit, which I didn't like in Destiny, but here it kind of works for me. Let's try that for a second. I wish you could spin in this view or something. It's funny, but I don't know if I actually like the way it looks. This one I did want to... Yeah, I think this one I actually do legit like. I think it's goofy, but goofy in a good way. Right. I wonder if I had anything else to do besides just go to Ashtray Maze, do plot. I think I probably don't, but I'll at least look. Is this an upgrade of what I already have for charge? Yes. One of these days I'll actually learn how the menu works. One of these days, I swear I will. Do I have... Yes, none of those going to be any better. It's a side quest, that's nothing. So yeah, I just have do plot, which, sure. Ooh. I have. Interesting. Cool. I will do that some other time. Okay. I will get to it and then maybe do a bio myself. Actually, here. I don't want to accidentally even start a cutscene, but I'll get there and then pause. Refresh my drinks and everything too. Okay. I'm gonna burb. Actually, I'm gonna do. I need to remake this, but I'm gonna put up my old waiting thing while I'm stepping away. Let me just mute first. Hello. Let's learn about an ashtray maze, why don't we? Hell yes! Still worried this won't live up to the reputation it got for me on social media, but it's starting out strong. Oh, right. Actually, two different things. I had to do... That gets me nothing. Let me turn back on when it kills, because I don't care about combat anymore. I'll do a quick peek to see if there's anything fun I can do with this power, for achievement reasons. I know this is just a DLC kind of thing. Okay, so actually, no, there is a thing of... Okay, yes, so yes. I see actually get kills with that. I gotta say the enemies are already kind of harshing the vibe a bit for me. So I'm immediately gonna be like less curious and investigative if I have to shoot things every 5 seconds. was alright.
That was awesome.
I think I more like the song than the actual exploring of it, but I did like that.
Projector. The expedition into Slidescape 36. What Darling brought back changed everything. We used the slide projector. I led the expeditions into Slidescape 36. They told me not to go. The director should not put himself in danger. I told them to fuck off. I've seen action before, and I had to witness this myself.
Is that the first time you've heard him swear in any of these? I can't remember.
All of this, I couldn't sit on my ass, alone with my thoughts, my memories. Anything but that. Those who survived were deeply affected by what we found there, by what Darling brought back. It changed everything. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But I did find my meaning in that desert. A sound.
Desert, huh? Interesting.
Drilling in, cutting through the containment suit and reverberating in the base of my skull. My whole being. Darling said it was nothing. But he was wrong.
Seems fine.
Been there ever since, growing into a certainty, into an understanding of what's at stake here, what kind of a threat we're facing, and what must be done to stop it.
Seems fine. So I just need to check something real quick. I'm just looking at things on the computer. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I need to look at I need to tighten the noise gate on that and see if I can get some of that sound off, because I think I just didn't play with the gates open close as much as I could have, and that's why it's picking up keyboard stuff. I mean, the keyboard's also right in front of the mic, which is somewhat fixable, but also I should be able to just muffle it out of the thing. I'm glad that no one knows that Ahti's as important as he is. That's good, I think.
Yeah, you want me here. Finding the projector was how this all began. What started in Ordinary ends here. You, me, Dylan. We've all come full circle.
This fucker's supposed to have been spending a fortune in noise baffling, just depressing the entire noise baffling market because the Federal Bureau of Control has bought up all of it for reasons they won't speak to. Do not touch my sand. God. Great. Love to work at the most normal bureau of all time for the most normal man of all time. Hey, it's the sand. That's also the sand. I'm sorry I touched the sand. Darling's gonna have to kill me now.
There was a doorway here. To where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The Bureau opened the same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
Interesting. Let's ignore that to go look at this over here real quick. For later, I guess. Where is... Interesting. I guess you just don't get a map for the whole Ashtray Maze area because it just does that whole sequence for you to get you through, which, fair enough. Like, I'm not against, oh, sorry. I just wanted to have my sources up in case I needed to hit something. Which makes sense. Like, I'm fine with that being like a, you know, special area that's not mapped accurately. It definitely deserves that much. Now, like I said, I'm not as also negative on it as I seem. It seems neat. I think I'm just not as... I guess it probably is a vector of the thing I worried about when I started it, which is like it got blown up so much by like social media stuff for me that's like couldn't really live up to that ultimately. Like it was fun, but I don't know. It wasn't mind-blowing for me. So we did get a picture of this earlier in the vision, I want to say. It's a big Luna special media experience, but...
Moved again. What did Darling do with it? I've got to find out.
I guess I really appreciate this whole like dynamic they're having between Darling and Trench, where like it's never been clear which one of them like lost their mind and like caused all this shit to happen, or if it's either of them, or if it's both. And like every time you get new information, it like indicates one or both of them being like more deranged, and like never gives you a clear answer. It's just more like both of these guys got fucked up by whatever they were researching here, and maybe eventually we'll figure out what that is, but in the meantime, God, it's really good. It really wants to do a blink for me right now. I guess it's because of the glasses and like the angle the light's at. Unfortunate.
Communication is an issue. Feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests showed nothing amiss. The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept.
Whoops.
The text on it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. But communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else.
So that definitely looped and yeah, doing that. I have it here. Okay.
It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance.
Love a shortcut elevator. Or not, I guess. Okay. Interesting. I guess we're still learning this. I'm not sure if the Hadron stuff is related to this expedition specifically. It's like a different thing they found. Hello. Go fuck yourself, that's why. I mean, if I had, like, my whole town, like, do a Lord of the Flies after all the adults disappeared, and also, like, redacted happened, I, too, would probably burn the slides. I'd be like, this shit's fucked, man. I don't want this. I know Darling works at the Bureau of this shit's fucked, man, but still. It's a fully, like, normal reaction to have. Cube. Oh, it is right there on the screen. Average Office is writing the password directly on the screen.
Expedition 3. We located the source of the resonance in Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that
for it.
you? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here. You're here. They have you. I know you. I remember her from Ordinary. I thought I'd never see you again. Hang on, I'm coming.
That room is oscillating. That's probably fine. I wish you had actual controls for these. Okay, I've not seen any of this one. I thought it was related to the one I was just watching, but I guess it's not. Or at least they cut off part of the opening a second ago.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this is my final message. It's not the end. But after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It's changing me.
Yeah, man.
I've seen. I've been shown so much. Slidescape 36 was where Hedron stopped the spread of another. Oh, it's terrifying. It really is. It's another source of resonance. Trench was exposed to this other. It will now spread. I've done everything I can to stop the Hedron resonance amplifiers. I don't know if it'll make a difference.
Right.
I won't be here when it happens. I should have told him anymore.
Probably.
I'm being sent one more lesson. Something wonderful, I think.
Neat. I'm gonna watch the other one too, but I'm once again resetting my tracking because I need to do that, and also I need to have have it be set a little higher up than it is because that's a more comfortable position for my neck. The real problem happening here, and Lily has also had of her streams, is not knowing what a comfortable sitting position actually is and just feeling uncomfortable and stiff no matter how I'm sitting. Which means it's hard to kind of like encode good practices because that would require knowing how to sit correctly in the first place. I didn't lose the other one that I wanted to watch from here. I tabbed out of it at just the wrong time, and now I don't know where it was. I think this one.
Yes. Expedition 3. We
did watch this one, but I want to see if I missed the end of it.
In Slidescape 36. It is an entity, a living organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape, the part that we can perceive. I honestly think there's the resonance it emits, the frequencies. We've never seen anything like it. We built a container for it, and we brought it in. This changes everything.
I love one of those being labeled classified.
We have brought so many questions with us through that hole in the wall. I will dedicate. I'm never going home.
Do you ever go home in the first place? Like, come on, man. I know this kind of man. There's no way that guy has ever been outside the office in like 30 years. All right, let's go talk to Polaris and learn something. Ah, I can't shoot. I'm not allowed to gun.
I'm Dr. Casper Darling, and this is my final message.
Is there a way
But after this, I won't.
out into...
Force myself to take the risk and swim. It's changing me.
Okay, now this elevator works.
Through here? You are coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are you sure?
This is what we wanted the big one for, huh?
I'll be there.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, I see. So I can get in, and also the hiss can get in. Presumably I'm going to do some cool stuff to stop the hiss from hissing all over the place.
Hi. I made it.
Hey, bro.
The hole in your room is a hole in you. You can't think we let you into the hole in you! You have always been the only child.
Seems fine.
Of a copy! Of a copy!
No. Why did you... This was a mistake.
Alright, sorry, I've got to do... Oh, I've got to just die immediately, apparently. I was going to say I need to do some more dash kills, but that works too. Well, 98 more dash kills to go. Hopefully the next 98 will not involve me going directly into a pet. On how many of your messages are lol or some form of it, do you think? Also, how is my tracking gun? Okay, there you go. I am now in a correct sitting position. Oh no, it was this way. Okay. They cleverly hid the way forward, though. I guess this door was also closed earlier. That's why I didn't just realize this is where the plot was. Nope. Yes. Yep, cool.
No. Why did you... This was a mistake.
Hold on, let me just recharge my, there we go. Nope, I had it. Oh, not what I meant to press, actually. Can you be lower on the ground? Wait, hold on, I can fly. Never mind. What am I doing? Oh. I was gonna get a dash kill on that, but I fucked it up. Or not. I guess you can't dash. Can you not air dash with the shield active? That's bullshit. You should be able to. Hold on, one moment. Oh, that's probably fine. Okay, we're moving up a level in the boss arena. Mind me, just gonna be on solid ground. Okay. That's so many satellite dishes up there. Or siphons or whatever. Up and up we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Okay, can you... That'll work. second. There we go. You're safe up here? Think again, Butch. Ma'am?
The poster comes down, and there's nothing there.
Seems bad.
It's just the cell. And death. I was wrong. There was never anything there. Hello? Polaris, are you there? Please. Please let me sleep. Please. I just want to sleep. Now let me sleep.
Seems fine.
You are a worm through time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls away.
Seems fine. Hell yes. Good. Alright, I'll play a long game. Good, nice to play Control, fun stuff. It's kind of weird ending, but you know, I mean, sometimes. Good. Good. This fucking rules so much. Fucking hate egg discourse. Seems fine.
You're late. Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing tomorrow.
The Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming when she should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she is? The director?
Great. Okay. This is how you get this outfit, huh?
Time is money. I'm so sorry. I'm new here.
You're dismissed.
Glad to be of assistance.
Honestly, this is nice to have, you know, just well-defined, easy work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Am I gonna eat the next part? Okay, well.
My pleasure.
I await with bated breath what I'm gonna be whining about.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
Who doesn't have mail yet? Oh, okay, over here.
Don't let it go to your head. Let me know if you need anything else.
I have noticed that the mail one reset, which is interesting.
No, he's not in.
You know, the coffee cups are like collecting in one area, but just many one areas, which is interesting. Yeah? Notice they still have the HRAs on in this fucking vision or whatever it is.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find yourself in the director's office.
Not now. I'm busy. Come back later.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Got any more advice, bud? Oh yeah, deliver mail, right.
Oh, great. I was just waiting for my mail. Just leave it on the desk there, please. So you're the new girl, right?
That's right, boss.
Welcome to the Bureau. We're glad to have you on board. And you should be proud. We do very important work here. Oh, and don't worry about starting at the bottom. I wasn't always the director, you know. My Bureau career began as a lowly agent. Those were the days. I never dreamed I'd one day be sitting here, an old man in this big chair. Like they say, when you're pushed upwards, you know,
failing
out of
upwards.
your comfort zone. Please, take the outgoing mail as well.
What is happening? I don't like this. No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't.
Seems fine.
Why can't I feel you?
feel anything. I don't want to be alone here. Where am I? What is this? Why won't it end? Wake up, please. I want to go home.
You can't find good help these days.
Thanks, bud.
Fine. Get out of here.
Don't let it go to your head.
That things are increasingly normal.
I've got nothing more for you. That'll be all. You're dismissed. Fine. Now get out of here.
Increasingly normal.
That'll be all.
I've got nothing more for you. Forgot something.
Doesn't she know how dangerous the old director is? He's unstable. He'll tear her apart. She's going to the old director. They must be working together,
You should keep trying. You are getting closer.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
We've been invaded. I must act. I have a plan. An answer. I'll take the slide projector to the nostalgia department. I'll turn it on.
We have a nostalgia department?
I'll bring the hiss in.
That's that's your plan, my guy?
What's this? I can hear them plotting against me. We've been invaded, corrupted. I've lost Darling. He was the first to go. He's been exposed to Hedron's resonance. It controls him now. It controls everyone who wears the amplifier device. I ordered them not to use the damn things. They didn't listen. Hedron corrupted the Bureau. They'll never be people again.
I think this is just bullshit, but it's interesting to see the perspective, I guess.
Monsters. I'll stop them. I have a secret ally. The nostalgia department. I have my own slide for the projector. I took it. A memento.
Interesting.
Ordinary. After the girl burned them. It's burnt, but it'll work. The hiss will save us all.
Sure.
I lost my train of thought. It's confused, like somebody switching channels too fast. I see so much, but it's too fast. On the expedition through the slide, something got into my ear, and it hurt at first. But then it didn't. It started as a distant whisper, like something you hear in a dream. A faraway voice calling you to wake up. I'd open my eyes with those words still on my lips. See, in the dream they had made perfect sense, but awake they're like a foreign language, already forgotten. Then the sense of loss hits, like losing a child, like losing yourself. You see, I was being taught a song, a poem, a prayer that would light up my world and make me break through, make all this pain worth it. something once lost was found, and it made a home in me. A spring with, like, waves, carving, making me see. And it grew until it filled.
How much do you have to say on this? Jesus Christ.
And I receded deeper into myself. Into this office. Locked in this oldest house, which is my aging body. I stared in awe through the people, and I was filled with knowledge. And made better. You know,
what do you mean the hiss loop?
Like being watched. Yeah, like there's someone watching me. They can see me, but I can't see them. I remember it was like this dream I had last night. See, there was this man, here in this very room, and then sometimes he was
I mean, this is more coherent, is the thing. I was curious if there's something worth hearing there.
That's how it happened.
Even just for its own sake, not necessarily a mechanical process.
He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the hiss. The hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head. The hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. None of this is real. I will fight this. I will find a way to push them out.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
Yes.
I need my gun.
You are a worm through time. The thunder soul scorch you.
I know what I must do. Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper.
Hey, bud. How's it going?
I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office, the Endgame. It will be revealed.
Exciting. Exciting. Is this the part you meant when I was gonna hate? That didn't seem that bad, really. It's just run to director's office 3 times. Unless I'm not done with that part. I still don't have my gun, so I guess maybe I'm not. I'm still not the director. Do I have any access to fast travel points at this point? Am I just being kind of guided? I guess I'm not done effect. I don't have access to full map or anything, so. So I know where his office is, but I can't just warp there except to do plot. you can get out of this area? Is there an elevator here? Am I not allowed to use that? I'm being railroaded. I just don't know which direction I'm being railroaded towards. Is there another way I can go besides just a loop back to the director's office? I am observing this as the loop I was just in while I was in the Rose of Hiss loop or whatever the fuck. What door? I've only seen locked doors. If there's an open door, I was not visible as one. Oh, okay. Wait, is this some— oh, well then I have no idea what you're talking about then.
You're gone. Dead. I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something.
Okay.
I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head. Why shouldn't it take me anywhere I want to go?
I like these posters. Polaris, grow brighter. I would vote for that. Yeah, it do be a shifting place. That's true, man. What else you got? It's fucking rules. I'm ordering as director. We print up 2,000 more of each of these posters.
Really?
Hell yes! Hell yes! Good. This is where all their film reels went. That's where they can only do one take of everything else.
This is so weird. But it is my head. You're such a weirdo, Jesse.
Being weirdo's good. I recommend being a weirdo. No, it's not leave yet. I want to see if there's more bullshit. If I... oh, never mind. I am not allowed to ring it. Switch any doors. We are leaving. We are leaving through the Jesse room. Yeah, man?
Around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead. But you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there. And she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the Hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse. It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the Hiss. Just like that. With Hedron dead, the Hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them.
Built different.
We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
Seems fine. Yeah, I didn't realize how much this was railroading me into endgame when it started. Oh, goodbye. Oh. I'm not dead yet. I'm just taking damage from everything.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she couldn't stare. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
I prefer you not do that. Nice, good.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was for me.
Every fur necessitates consumption? Alright. Hold on. Gotta farm some more shit in the end game. The most important thing to do right now. Halfway there. I feel like I remember hearing someone complain about the combat stuff right at the end of this game being a pain in the ass and like having to do big retries. And then maybe it got like patched or something even before the like turning the combat off shit got in. I'm not particularly worried about it given that I have the combat turned off, but I'm reflecting upon it. These just endlessly respawning, because that sucks, but also it's good for me to just farm this out and be done with it. Interesting, okay. No! Shield up. There we go. Bud, come back. Thank you. Ten more. Nice.
Dylan's in a coma. I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You.
Nice.
And I.
Good. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna play the credits out, take a dinner break, and then come back to fuck around with some DLC stuff for a bit. I stole this from a friend at some point, but I always like the first time I finish a game letting the credits play out in full. I'm also gonna, well, fuck! God damn it! Ruin it by trying to alt-tab so I can fix my goddamn tracking. Well, you'll also have to imagine that I did the thing I just said I was gonna do. Good fit. I love that. I love the hairpiece, which I saw this from like the wiki pictures or whatever, but not this bit. Which I wonder, can I? Well, we still get the music at least. Also, I'm still locked into something because it's not. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that next. But I don't have like access to map stuff, so I'm still on like not quite a normal.
Shawshank Redemption. That's the name of the movie I was thinking of.
Okay, good. It do be like that sometimes. You're just like, fuck, that's what I was thinking of 2 days earlier. And let's get to a save point and I can do the dinner break, like I said. Yeah, it's good. Let's deal with that in a minute. Still need 4 remote thought, I guess. Oh, yeah, I'll break here. I'm probably just gonna have like a quick dinner, so it won't be too long. But oh, Control has crashed and froze my machine for a second while it's happening. Well, I did literally just say I was about to take a break, but I didn't need it to be like that. So be back in a bit. Bye.